Okay, welcome everyone. Today is the 6th of November, right? It's a Wednesday. So, yeah, I just placed these two trades, right? Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking, right? Like, just watch the whole video, right? Because I will explain to you why this trade won on some accounts, right? But basically, what's going on right here, right? Now, what you see is what you get, right? Like, I don't complicate my trading, right? I only stick to a few concepts, and believe it or not, it is what it is, right? Now, from the top, right? um Look, as price was dropping, right? Wait, let me fix this. Now, as price was dropping, I knew that at some point it is bound to what? It is bound to reverse, right? And since I take these short moves, like, I can almost get in at any way without having to look for price to reach at a level that I don't even know it might reach, right? So I target these short moves, as you can see over here, right? Price swept these lows, eventually raiding them, right? Because it closed below. It first swept, and then, yeah, we got a candle closure below these lows, right? Now, if you've been following along with the trade recaps, right, you will start to see this model. Right now, over here, right, we have a liquidity rate, and then one of my entry models played out here. We had a CISD over here, right? Had a CISD over there, which I entered on this bullish candle sticks candle closure right there. I entered for a 1-to-1. Price went straight to TP, right? How big is this trade? 6.8 pips, right? And it was less than 5 minutes. So it took less than 5 minutes for price to get to my take profit, right? Now, minimal drawdown, as you guys can see. And then from here, right, I was very tempted to take this trade right here, because as you guys can see, we first got a sweep, right, which was a very strong indication for me, right? But yeah, sometimes I like to wait, right? And then we raided these lows. Then at that point I knew that it was going to turn, right, at some point. So when we had this the small candlestick, right, it's a doji, right? Now when we had this small bullish candlestick, I entered. Right now, this is not one of my best trades, right? I entered on this candlestick, of which I should have waited, I should have waited, but I'm glad I didn't, right? So I entered over here, right, on this candle closure. As you guys can see, price went into a bit of profit, right? Eventually, what, reversing, right? Now, sometimes what I do is I set alerts, right, of my stop loss and alerts of my TP, right? But with this one trade, right, I was watching this one trade, right, and as it came down, almost hitting my stop loss, I thought it was like gonna come and hit my stop loss, and then it started to reverse, right? Now, as it reversed up, it came back, right, and it hit my stop loss on one of my accounts. Yeah, on one of my accounts, because at the second trade, I think I was trading 3 accounts. Now, on one of the accounts, it hit stop loss, right? Now, as you guys can see that, like, it's exactly at these lows, right? Where these lows are, this is where price turned back, right? Now, on one of the accounts, it tagged me out, right? But on 2 of the accounts, it still hadn't reached where my stop loss was. So by that chance, right, price reversed up, going straight to my take profit, right? And like that, this losing trade turned into a winning trade, right? Now, as per my rules, I'm supposed to look for another trade, right? But since this trade won on 2 of my accounts, there is no need for me to take the following trade, right? Now, I'd be setting up myself if I did take that following trade, right? Because there's really no need to do that, you know. What I'm doing is called capital preservation, you know. Even though like the next trade might be a winner, it might also be a losing trade, right? And since I got my first sequence, which is a 2 wins, right, on some of my accounts, there really isn't a need to carry on trading, right? So yeah, guys, this is how today went. And as always, it's your boy Cyrex Capital signing out.